Okay, now after you get this, your next layer, go click Halo and add a layer above, or whatever word you used, or whatever you name that layer. And we want to name this Shadow. If I could spell today. There you go. And let's go get some colors. Let's maybe go get a green color, like a real bright lime green. And go get your brush and go get your original brush that you're working with. And make sure your mode's normal, unless you want the colors to blend, or if you know how to manipulate the modes and what they do, you can do that. But I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna kind of cover the first letter with a little bit of green. Then I'm gonna go get a yellow. And now maybe let's get a magenta. Color. And let's finish it off with a red. There we go. Okay. Now we want to motion blur these together. So we're going to go to motion blur. There it is. And we're going to change this angle to 0 and the distance to 90. And it just kind of gives a little small blur. You notice how that was real dark and contrast right there, and now it's kind of gives it more of a bit of a halo around it. Now we're going to make this a vivid light. So right here, we're going to go to vivid light. You see I got them are real darker than those. It's okay. Whoa, Control Z. Alright, now we're going to go to mask, which is this button right here. We're going to mask this. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of all this. And all you're really wanting to do is you just kind of want to go down along the bottom of the letters. Just kind of get rid of all that. Okay. Yeah, I messed up, so I had to restart. Okay. You can kind of get rid of it on the back side if you want, because I know I'm definitely going to, because I already know it's going to kind of look out. Okay. So after you get about where you want it, you want to grab this and pull it up. And you're thinking, oh, but I like them colors on top of that. I don't want that. Well, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Now we're going to make an adjustment to it. We're going to do a black-white adjustment. And here's where you mess with your colors. You notice I can kind of get rid of it. See, I don't want to do this because I think it looks tacky. And I kind of like the shard diamonds coming through. But you can do it however you want. It's yours, not mine. So don't let me keep you from doing something that you want to do. I'm just gonna kind of let that fade like that. I kind of like how the H is on that. Now let's mess with that magenta. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And after you get that, you just get back on this. But what I was going to say is, you're maybe thinking, oh, what about this and this and this? But really don't worry about that, because you can say this at any given time. Is what I was going. Is what I meant to say. Don't worry about. You can say this at any given time, and then stop or whatever. Now we want to add a new layer, and we want to name this layer color. And here's where we're gonna get the colors on. And I'm gonna start with the dark blue. And I need to go get my brush. And now here's where you need to make this kind of bigger. Alright. Okay, I like that. And I can't remember how the colors are supposed to go. I kind of like that magenta. I'm gonna maybe bring my yellows back in here. Maybe get like an orange in here. Okay. Now, we need to do a Gaussian blur to this. So let's go get Gaussian blur. Alright, Gaussian blur. And you want to make it about a 20 to 25 pixel. And we want to make this a color layer. So we're going to go here and we're going to go to color. That really looks cool. That H really looks cool. I really like that. Alright. And now we want to blend all these layers together without losing the layers. So we're just going to do Control-Alt-Shift-E. Because at any given time I might want to go back and change these colors or something. And we're going to rename this layer Reduce Sound. Okay. After you merge them all together and you get your Reduce Noise layer, you're going to... Let's just go ahead and change this to white and black. Let's make that black. Okay. We're going to go to Filter, Noise, Reduce Noise. And mine's already said it the right thing, but your strength needs to be 10, your preserve detail 100%, reduce noise 15%, sharpen detail 60%, and click Remove JPEG Artifacts. Okay. After you do that, you want to duplicate this layer twice. And the first one you want to name it Blur. And you want to duplicate that again. And you want to name it Sketch. You want to turn off the sketch layer and just go to the blur layer. And here you want to do a motion blur. So let's go to Filter, Motion Blur. And you want to make this 90% or a 90-degree angle, the angle 90, and the distance of 17. And you want to make this a hard light. There. That looks cool. Okay. After that, you want to turn this layer back on. And you want to make sure it's white and black. And you want to go to Filter, and you want to go to Sketch and Restoration. Or reticulation, not reticulation, sorry, wrong word. Alright, and then you want to make the density 50, foreground level 0, and the background about 5. Hit OK, and change this to a color dodge. Okay, now you can be done here, or you can add a new layer. And let's say you have like a cool little custom style paintbrush that you've downloaded or something you want to add to it. I'm going to use this right here. Don't know what it is. I've never used it before. But I'm just going to kind of add this randomly in here. These little tree looking things, plants. And you're probably thinking, I don't like that. That's tacky. That's weird looking. Yeah, I agree it is. But once you get them where you want them clicked, you can go up here and change this to an overlay. And they put it behind it. Now, personally, I think that looks pretty cool. And then you're done pretty much after that. And me, I would save this twice. I would save it once as a Photoshop style, and then hit Control S, and I'd save it as a JPEG. That way you can maybe upload it to Facebook or your YouTube page or something in that sort. So thank you guys for watching my tutorial. Please subscribe, please comment, please like. If you have any questions, message me or comment me. I'll be happy to answer them. If you have a picture that you like, that you found on the internet, and you're like, I wonder how I do that, send me the link in a message, personal message, and I will fool around in Photoshop and see what I have to do, see all the layers, see all the things, and see if it's worth making a tutorial for. And if so, I will make a tutorial for it and upload it custom for you. And I think that's about it. So you guys are awesome.